Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Indie Night Film Festival. This is Indie Night on Demand. I am your host, Q Nice. I have the cast in the house with us right now in the Indie Lounge, and we are chilling, and we have an exclusive interview. We just got finished watching the film Addict, and this was amazing. And so I want to get the conversation going. But before we do that, we gotta have some introductions here. So of course, we have to start with ladies first. So ladies, please introduce yourselves.
I am Katrina Cebreiro. I'm the writer-director of the film.
All right.
I'm Danielle Vega. I play Gabby in Addict, and I am an actress.
All right. All right. And our gentleman who is in the house with us?
Hey everyone, my name is Emilio Garcia-Sanchez, and I play Cody.
Emilio. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I want to first say congratulations to each and every one of you. Indie Night on Demand has really taken off. We are across the country. We're everywhere. We have folks in UK that are watching, folks in Africa that are watching. So welcome and congratulations. You're international now.
Yeah.
Nice.
Katrina, I want to start with you with this film, as far as like the idea of this film. Like, where did this idea all come from?
It's definitely based on a true life experience. I usually don't write that way, but just when I was going through experience, dating someone that's an addict, I just felt like I had no one to turn to because it's not really talked about a lot, and I don't think it's represented in media as much. But the person dealing with the addict as opposed to the addict that's represented in media a lot. And I just wanted that relief for people that deal with addiction.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Was that stressful when you said you were dating someone that was an addict? Was that stressful on you, or, did that stop your creativity at all?
I definitely remained creative. Yeah, it was definitely really stressful to see somebody just be consumed with something and almost have no self-control. And it was like interesting to study, like take a step back and just study how you can lack self-control, and something he wants to control it so bad and he just wasn't able to. And then me being consumed by it as well, because addiction just consumes everyone around you. This was my first experience dealing with addiction. Unfortunately, my family has a history of addiction, and I think that also when the feature film, I kind of go into that more and explore why is this girl dating an addict. And usually it's like, it does come from childhood. You probably dealt with addiction as well. So. Well,
this was a wonderful film, wonderful quality, and that's one of the many reasons why we wanted to have it here on demand here at Indie Night, with a very strong message. So thank you so much for that. And yeah, we had fun showing it. Want to go to Danielle Vega.
What's up?
The actress. How did you
I guess I just have to clarify.
How did you find out about this film?
Katrina actually contacted me directly, and she'd seen my work on East Los High, which is a series that I'd been on for basically 5 seasons on Hulu. So just knowing that she was a fan of my work, and she reached out wanting me to be a part of the project. So we talked about it. She sent over the script, and I fell in love with it, to be honest. I mean, like she said, most people have been in situations either in Cody's position where they actually are the addict of substance abuse, or they're an addict of wanting to be that person to help someone and never knowing when to stop, which is the position that Gabby, the character that I played, finds herself in. So, I mean, it really just spoke to me. And like she said, it's the whole reason behind media and doing films like this is to bring awareness to those types of situations, or to situations that need to be brought to light. So I thought it was a beautiful opportunity to do that. And I was happy to be a part of it.
You did a wonderful job. Emilio, I want to go to you when it comes to this film. How did you find out about the film?
Same thing.
Okay.
Kat reached out to me, and you really got to commend her for just knowing for like what she wants and going out there and reaching out and going out on a whim. And yeah, I was like really responsive to that energy, man. And it was I think it really shows in the way that Kat works.
Indeed. To Danielle and Emilio, I want to ask you this question. Danielle, I want to start with you. First day of shooting, or right before the lights are on, lights, camera, action. Are you nervous? Are you excited? How are you feeling before you even give your first line?
Definitely excited. I mean, to piggyback off of what Emilio just said, I mean, working with Katrina is just, she's amazing at what she does. She's totally humble, so don't let that fool you. She is really amazing. She's something big right now, but she's gonna be just out of this world when she really gets to that level of just, yeah. So it was, I mean, excitement. I mean, she really made us feel comfortable on set. We were able to rehearse ahead of time, and it wasn't like we were just being thrown into it. And yeah, just super comfort and excitement, just because I knew that we were going to do something really good.
Emilio, same question to you, bro.
Yeah, I think it was touched on a little bit, but one of the things that's super beneficial going into any project, whether it be film or stage, is to have some sort of rehearsal process, you know. And we were lucky enough to get a rehearsal in and kind of create the world, or get an idea of what kind of world we were going for a day before shooting. So that's always extremely helpful, is getting that rehearsal time in. Extremely beneficial.
Indeed. Our time is almost up with this exclusive interview that we have with you guys. Katrina, I want to go with you. Danielle had said something earlier, which is something that is very key, and that's about being comfortable while on the set. Was that one of your aims to do, is to make sure that everyone around you, your actors and whatnot, were comfortable?
Yes, definitely. My actors are my main priority because they're bringing this work to life. And I definitely want everyone to be comfortable and have fun, because I'm sure we've all been on film sets where it's been very stressful. People are biting each other's heads off. And just from film sets to fill with like the positive, creative energy, you know, and you have to make an effort to make it that way and make sure everybody on the team's that way, and let everybody know on the day, hey, this is the way we're going to go. We're going to be supportive, and we're going to lift each other up so we can create this piece of work.
Wow. With the few more minutes that we have here, I want to start talking about creativity. In this time that we're in right now with this pandemic that's going on, a lot of us, well, all of us, we've been staying home. And as far as like artists, you know, we work and then we go to the next gig, and we go to the next gig after that and after that. But with being quarantined and being in the house, how has that been for you guys, as with number one, with work, and then also with your creativity? Danielle, I want to go to you.
For me personally, well, with acting, there have been more opportunities just to self-tape for different casting directors, even if they weren't necessarily casting for projects, just as a way to, you know, get a refresher on who you are and what your work is like. So that's been nice. I'm also a mom of a 2-year-old, so every day is a creative opportunity. So we paint, we do puzzles, we use our imaginations. So, and we've discovered TikTok. So there's that.
Hey, there you go.
Hey, right?
That?
So, yeah, that's my creativity during the pandemic.
There you go. Emilio, what about you, bro? What have you been doing to stay busy or to keep your creative up?
Yeah, I think it's important to just try new things, you know, give writing a shot. I think with so many in the last few months, so many activities and so many restaurants being closed and us being sort of forced to be alone, I think in order to use that time wisely, I've been trying to focus on other creative avenues like writing, but also just going internally and using this time to just be comfortable with myself and sort of reanalyze not only who I am, but what do I want to accomplish, and just sort of using this time to refocus and realign so that, you know, when quarantine is lifted, it's eventually going to happen, that you're able just to hit the ground running with this new focus.
Yes, indeed. Katrina, how about you as far as like keeping up your creative energy?
Yes, this time has been so valuable to me because I've just been focused. I can't go anywhere. I can't give myself busy work to do because sometimes I do that, like running around, feeling busy, but I'm not actually productive. So I have nowhere to go, and I've been really focused and just been writing a lot. So it's been helpful to me in that way.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an honor and a pleasure to have you both, all of you here. Katrina, I want to send a special shout out to you for that shirt. I see you with that shirt. Thank you very much, representing the Indie Night. We appreciate that. Guys, we got to get you some shirts too, okay?
Yes, please.
But I want to thank you guys so much for being here. This was a wonderful film. It was so wonderful to have this exclusive interview, to sit down and talk with you right here inside of the Indie Lounge. So thank you guys so much. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
So much.
Yes, thank you.
Indeed. Yes, absolutely. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Indie Night Film Festival, and this is Indie Night on Demand. And we always say, as we always say before we close out, why wait once a year to be seen and miss all of this work in between? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Indie Night. We'll see you next time.